which includes all 4 portfolios: palladium, titanium, optium, excuse me, and chromium, and that's about $149 per month. So you get all 4 for, I'm sorry, $179 per month, I believe. So you get all 4 for a very discounted rate. Okay, so power options, self-directed, power options applied, advisory newsletter services. Each portfolio is individual, but you can sign up for the Plus, which gives you all 4 for about $179 per month. But they, these kind of positions, these covered calls, even though they're managed for you, we select the trades, select the stop points on the condors, select the management for the covered calls. But if you're looking for a more conservative trading method, a full, complete trading methodology that you can do on your own, that's where radioactive trading comes in. I'm sorry, what I should mention about Meridian. Meridian is sort of just a free portfolio. It's down here on Power Options Applied, and it's currently closed to new subscribers, but you can sign up for the free Meridian. I believe you're getting access to that right now. It's where it lists the free trades in the Meridian newsletter. That's also Iron Condors, but that's part of Power Options Applied. The Meridian is part of Power Options Applied. Fission and the radioactive trading method. That was what was developed by Kurt Frankenberg. Let me just pull that up real quick. Radioactivetrading.com is designed more for customers who are looking to protect their capital and have a full trading methodology that uses a unique form of married puts to launch trades that are only risking single-digit amounts. And as the stock moves up in price, or moves in price, I should say, up or down, Kurt applies 10 different income methods to make adjustments to those positions to greatly reduce the maximum risk amount. So I open a position, I have a limited at-risk amount, and then from that trade I can launch 10 other income methods. The full description of his trading methodology is available in the blueprint. Radioactivetrading.com, just go to the products tab there. You can get more information on the blueprint. It's only about $289 plus about $11 for shipping. Now, Fission is Kurt's sort of instructional kind of advisory newsletter service. The Fission subscription at radioactivetrading.com is about $69 per month. What that allows you to do is follow over Kurt's shoulder. You can watch the new radioactive trades he enters when he starts off with that married put, that unique form of a married put position, and then follow those trades through time as he goes ahead and launches the different income methods, the 10 different income methods based on the SIGA model that's described in the blueprint for each one of those income methods. So Power Options is for self-directed options investors. We offer you the tools to find the positions, analyze the trades, and then you can use the portfolio tools to help you track, manage, and adjust the positions. If you're not ready to be self-directed, you can go to take out Power Options Applied, and there we selected the trades for you. And then there's also information. They make the adjustments and put in the stop orders. And if you're more interested in preserving capital, you're not interested in sort of the income-generating strategies such as iron condors and covered calls, which carry can carry an expansive amount of risk, even though they are managed. The radioactive trading method might be more for you. Kurt spells it out very simply on what you're looking to accomplish, what you're looking to do, how to enter the trades, and then the full description on when you would look to apply one of the 10 different income methods. And swing, no, there is no auto trade on Fission right now. Fission cannot be auto traded. Only some of the portfolios on Power Options Applied currently have the auto trade selection set up with them. And then, of course, on Power Options, what you're doing there is you're finding the trades yourself. We do have a broker link once I've identified a trade using the patented search tools to Options Express or Brokers Express. But you're still placing those trades yourself with your broker. There is no auto trade on Power Options. There's no auto trade on Fission. But there is on Power Options Applied. Well, Swing says, it seems to me that Fission is the best way to go. What are my thoughts on that? Well, if you're just getting started out, you're not sure which direction you want to go, you're not certain on the market, absolutely. The blueprint, which describes Kurt's method, and then Fission is typically the best way to start out. You start off at a place where you can't lose more than single-digit amounts on the positions that you've opened, and we're using the radioactive trading methodology, and you can start off using Fission and track and follow Kurt's trades to get more education and more information on how he applies that. What we found, by the way, is that many people who have purchased the blueprint, the hundreds of people who've purchased the blueprint in the last year in order to protect their portfolios and their stock positions, will go with Fission for a few months or several months, but eventually what they do is they start to drift over to power options once they get a good feel about it so that they can better identify their positions themselves and use the radioactive trading method on the stocks that they want to use once they're comfortable with Kurt's methods and how he's applying the different income methods as well. And a great thing about that is that on radioactive trading, if you haven't bought the blueprint yet, if you purchase the blueprint, what you can do then is you'll see a special offer. If you purchase the blueprint today, for example, if you purchase the blueprint in the next couple of days, you'll see a special offer once you purchase the blueprint to get your first month of Fission for only $10. You can follow Kurt for a full month for only about $10. And then, of course, it's $69 extra after that. So I would say if you're just getting started out swing, if you're just learning options, if you're just trying to find a new method or trying to get your foothold on the market, buying the blueprint and then subscribing that first month of Fission for $10 is probably the best way to start. And after you get your foothold on that and you understand how these positions work and why these protective positions, this unique form of married put trading is much better than doing covered calls or doing some of the naked put strategies, even though the returns on covered call trading and naked puts might look a little bit sexier, or some of the credit spreads, for example, might look pretty sexy. In the end, we all know, and we've described this before, that we actually described this last night during the second part of our vertical spreads discussion, is that the risk-reward profile on a vertical spread, either a credit spread or a debit spread, you can be set up in a position or a set of positions where you could essentially be right 80 to 90% of the time and still lose money. But with the married put position, when I'm entering stock positions with this unique form of married put, I'm only risking 5, 6, or 7%. That's the most I can lose if everything goes wrong. I mean, if I do nothing with my put option expiration and I didn't make any adjustments and the stock just tanks, that initial at-risk amount is the most I can lose at any time. If I do no adjustments, if I just ignore the trade, that's the most I can ever lose. But I still have the potential for an unlimited upside profit. And then, of course, we use the 10 different income methods to make adjustments, bulletproof the position. So I would agree with you, Swing. This might be the best way to start for someone who's just getting started in options. Go to radioactivetrading.com. Join Kurt and I. If you're not ready to make a commitment yet, join Kurt and I for the free upcoming webinars, which are always on Tuesday and Thursday at noon Eastern. Get a little bit more feel for that. If you haven't yet, you may want to take a look, of course. First place to start, for those of you that maybe haven't heard about radioactive trading yet or taken a look at radioactive trading, right at radioactivetrading.com. You want to download the sketch here. Put in your first name, last name, and email address. Click the link for Get the Sketch, and we'll send you a free 9-page white paper that was written by Kurt Frankenberg that introduces his method. After you've given that a read, you can join us for one of these free webinars. But the full method is described here in the blueprint. Remember, if you purchase the blueprint, you can get your first month of Fission for only about $10. So now you have the blueprint. You can start reading through the methodology, and then you'll be able to follow along with Kurt for a discounted rate for the first month to get a feel for how he adjusts his trades, what he's looking for, and the different adjustments that he makes. Okay. Let me go on ahead here. Oh, I wanted to go over here. All right. You go on ahead back over to Power Options. All right. Okay, so let me just take a look. Let's just take a look here. We've described some of that. I'm just going to go into the main married put screen. Whenever you want to run a search on Power Options, of course, click the strategy, the tab of the strategy that you're interested in. You go ahead and click on the search tool. That will take you into the patented Smart Search Excel technology, the tool for the searching across the universe of options. When you click on that search tool, you're going to have a list of results that come up. These are based on a default criteria. I'm just going to scroll down real quick and show everyone. What I have here selected in my married put screen is I'm using the default radioactive search. Okay, so these default settings were created by Kurt Frankenberg and Ernie Zerenner. These are the general criteria that Kurt uses when he's opening a radioactive profit machine there. Once you've, of course, bring up the trade, You pull up the list of trades. You want to do your further research and analysis using the stock chart, company information, of course, the various links right from that more information menu. What I wanted to do is just open up the profit and loss